Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 3 of Q&A with HAble. I'm gonna make this a 5-part series for the moment, and then in a few months I'll bring it back. So we're over halfway done now. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you keep asking questions for the last 2 episodes of our little season here. We'll call it a mini season. We'll split it in half, like South Park does. I don't know, whatever. Alright, so we're gonna start here with our first question. And our first question is, hey, have you ever thought of making any ninja montages? Not really. I've thought about it. Like, I've thought, oh, ninja montage, that's kind of cool. But I've watched montages where it's all assassinations and ninjas, and they just get really boring and repetitive pretty quick. So I think I'd make more of like a 40-second little video of it rather than an actual montage or a 4-minute montage or something like that. So I guess in a way I've thought about it, but I don't think I'll ever make one. I'm not that big into ninjas. I just do them when I think I need to. Another question from my good friend Anthem, which is, why are you not streaming right now? Good question, and I actually thought about this one earlier today. So I made a streaming schedule for my twitch.tv stream. If you're interested in watching it ever, it is twitch.tv/HAble, just like my YouTube account, but with twitch.tv in front instead of YouTube. So I made a schedule today, and I will post the schedule in the description of this video for you. It's just a little image. And it'll also be at the bottom of my Twitch page at all times, so if you ever forget about it, or if you're bored one day, and you're like, oh, I wonder if HAble's streaming, you can go there and see what time I'm going to be on. It's late night, for the most part, Central Time, so if you guys have class in the morning or something, you probably won't catch it, but that's just what time works for me for the most part, is after 8 o'clock Central Time. Alright, moving on. Moving on, we got, do you even lift? I anticipated this question when I made this series. I knew it was going to come up. I even answered the question in the first video, but then decided, nah, I'll just let someone ask it. So I took it out, and what do you know? Someone asked me this question. Actually, not as early as I thought they would, though. I thought this would be the first question. Like, the first comment I'd get within 2 seconds would be, do you even lift? But it was only like the 10th comment, so there was some time there. Either way, I do lift weights. I started lifting weights junior year of high school. I was a pretty scrawny kid. Like, I was a real scrawny kid. So I'm a lot bigger now. I'm not huge. I'm not too intimidating, but I do lift weights. I do love lifting weights. So it is something I do. If you ever want to talk about lifting weights or something, hit me up somewhere, YouTube, Twitter. I'll be glad to talk about it. It is fun. Next question here. Why are elites in Halo so awesome? Feel free to list more than one reason. I think I will need to list more than one reason for that one. I haven't thought about this one at all, but I should be able to think of some pretty good examples off the top of my head. For starters, in Halo 2, they look absolutely ridiculous. When you play matchmaking and you see an elite, it's like this hunchback dinosaur thing that breathes way too heavily. If you ever get close to one, it's just like they're always out of breath. I don't know what it is about them. They didn't evolve. The evolution chart just like it skipped a beat there, and they forgot to give them the right lungs or something. I don't know. Something's wrong with the dinos. But that's all right. It makes for some entertainment. Another reason they're awesome. They lunge ridiculously far in Halo 2. You'll get the most ridiculous lunges you've ever had in your life as a dino in Halo 2. You also can't BXZ in Halo 2 as you would as a Spartan. The ridicule actually doesn't cut across the screen. It just stays where it is. So it's actually easier to BXZ, which can actually be useful. If you're not actually doing it for the clip, and you're just doing it because you need to, it actually works out pretty well. So you can actually beat down, hit X, and then scope, and it doesn't actually move. Or it doesn't move too much. It just kind of skips it. It just goes right there. It's kind of cool. You can probably watch some of my montages and see the difference when I'm a dino and I'm not. I don't know which ones though. I'm not going to point you in any direction. Let's see, one more reason. Let's go with Halo 3. Why are elites awesome in Halo 3? Elites are awesome in Halo 3 because they make ridiculous noises still. Like in Halo 2 they make ridiculous noises, but in Halo 3 they're just louder. I don't know what it is about it. They just go rah! Like when they die every time. You hear them. You can hear them cross the map. Oh, that elite just got destroyed apparently because he just screamed from 3 miles away and I heard it. It's also really fun to drive a mongoose as an elite in Halo 3. You look so cool. He looks so determined. If you ever just go into theater mode and just go into a third-person angle and just zoom in on the elite's face when he's on the mongoose, he is so determined to win. It's absolutely incredible. Like, he means business when he's on that mongoose. He is not messing around. That's all I got for why elites are so awesome. There's many other reasons, I'm sure. But for the most part, they're just funny. They're entertaining. Oh my god, my Hungry Man is done. Had to take a quick intermission there. My Hungry Man that I had in the oven finished cooking. So, you know, I had to go grab that. If you heard the Final Fantasy ringtone in the background, that was my timer. Quality timing, right in the middle of a commentary. I was like a minute away from being done. But whatever. Alright, last question. What do I think of MLG taking Halo out of the circuit? The question was worded wrong or weird, but whatever. That's how I interpreted it. So, what do I think of MLG taking Halo out of the circuit? I think it sucks, but I think it makes sense. You know, I'm a business major. I understand that there isn't that much money in Halo right now. This game's not looking too great. It's fun. It's a really fun game. Like, I'm still having fun with it. Team doubles, awesome playlist, but it's just not financially liable right now. There's just not that much money in it. And competitively, if you watched AGL, it was really fun to watch. It was a great event, minus the issues with the stream and stuff. But as a competitive game, if you just watch the gameplay, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. So I'm hoping that AGL or some other company, what is it, CGL, that the suds are starting up? I don't know, something like that. I'm hoping some company can pick up Halo and bring it back up to a reasonable level of competition and finance. It sucks that it's gone at the moment, but I think with the right tools and the right people, we could really bring it back, and I really hope we do. So that's all I got for episode 3. I'm going to go eat this Hungry Man right now. I know, it's healthy food, right? Lifting weights and eating Hungry Man. That's how you do it when you're in college. Thanks for watching, guys, and keep asking questions.